Alrighty, too sweet me for the love of God, you sons of bitches. What's up, everybody? My peeps! How's it going, my peeps? Peter Joseph here for another video on this glorious Sunday afternoon, October the 22nd, 2023. Thank you for watching right here on the official Peter fucking Joseph YouTube wrestling channel. YouTube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you for watching once again. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this channel and my other channels down there. You know where they are. In the description box below. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. But you have to be real. If you're not, you need a life. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap and slap that fucking bell. Smack it around like half these people on YouTube need to be slapped around. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. And if you do, well, you're pretty much SOL. And you know what that means? Oh, yeah. You're shit out of luck because you missed it. And that's pretty much it. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish. And follow me on social media. And don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss the next video. And that's pretty much it. Alright, it's Football Sunday once again, week 7. 7 in the NFL, in the league where they play for pay. And that's pretty much it. Got some good games going on. The Ravens, Otaku's Ravens are mauling the Lions. Holy shit. And we thought the Lions were the #1 team in the NFL. Bullshit. They're getting destroyed today. So they're getting back to what the Lions usually do. Choking up the joint. 35-0 right now. Chalk up that win to the Ravens. So, Otaku's all happy today. He won't be for long, but it is what it is. Giants. My dad's team, the Giants, winning 14-7 right now in the third quarter. Not looking good. Daniel Jones still out with that neck injury. They got that second-string quarterback. Doing some decent things, but I pretty much think that even if they're finally winning a game, they're going to somehow lose this game. Now they got to punt the goddamn ball. Good thing I didn't pick them today. And you know what happens when I pick the Giants to lose? Somehow they win. But hopefully today they'll lose. And then pretty much the season's over for them. They go to 1-6. It is a wrap. I don't even think they're going to win any more games. Because guess who they face next week? The Jets, Jets. So, yeah, pretty much the way it's going, I don't even see the Giants win another game. Get ready for 1-16 and that #1 pick. Get ready, Giant fans, because that's what's coming. Either that, or you might get the second pick, depending on Carolina, who's 0-6 right now. Tanks the rest of the year, goes 0-16. Who knows? 0-17, whatever it is. Who knows? Who cares? But we got that. No Jet football on today, which sucks, So I got to watch the garbage Giants. And there's some other good games today. The Rams are playing today against I think they're playing the Steelers. Should be a good game. Tonight's going to be a good game on Sunday Night Football with the pedophile Eagles who got embarrassed last week. And choked against the team they should have wiped the floor with, which is the Jets. I still can't believe the Jets actually won in that game. Can't believe it. And it can happen in the NFL. So the pedophile Eagles play tonight in Miami against the Miami Dolphins. I think that'll be a great game tonight. Hopefully the Miami Dolphins win, which would be great for the Niners. But speaking of the Niners, well, got some bad news with the Niners. Christian McCaffrey has a small tear in his oblique, which is like on the side. So he's going to be, he's out this week, probably be out next week, and then got the bye. So I think they're going to rest him for tomorrow's game. in Minnesota. Then next Sunday's game in Santa Clara against the Bungles. We got that. So they're going to rest him until week 10. Debo has a hairline fracture in his shoulder. Not good. So they ruled him out for Monday. He's not playing next week as well. So he's going to be out about 2, maybe 3 games. But since they have the bye in week 9, extra rest, I think he'll be back on the field. Week 10, I think they play Jacksonville. I'll have to get the book. So, let me just check my stats. Yeah, week 10, November the 12th, in Jacksonville. That's going to be a toughie. Tomorrow night shouldn't be that tough. I think they could probably win without Debo and McCaffrey. I mean, you got Mason, you got Mitchell in your running game. Hopefully Jake Moody kicks a goddamn field goal. Robbie Gould's just waiting on the horn. He's waiting. He is waiting for John Lynch and company to give him a call. Jed York and everybody, give him a goddamn call. But, you know, it's Brock Purdy's first loss of his career. You know, the streak ended at 9, which wasn't bad. Great run right there. But I think the Niners will come back in Minnesota, mop the floor with them, because Minnesota sucks. Kirk Cousins, you suck. Especially in the playoffs. I think the Niners can win that game tomorrow. Get back on the winning track, go to 6-1, and then fly back to Santa Clara, and then we had a short little week of practice, and then we got the Bungles next Sunday in week number 8 of the NFL. That game is going to be at 4 o'clock here, 1 o'clock there in Santa Clara, so they're not going to obviously play that game here in New York. I'd be shocked, but, you know, doubt it. Because I think the Giants game is at 1, so we don't have to worry about that. But the 4 o'clock game could be regional coverage. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't even care about it. But it is what it is. I think Trent Williams might play, or I think they said he might sit out this game and might play in week 8 against the Bungles at home. You know, so the Niners are banged up, but still, you know, got one of the best records in the league next to the, well, you know, if the Eagles lose today, you know, then we have technically we have the best record in the NFL because we have 1 loss. And the Eagles will have 2. The Lions will have 2 because they're about to be 5-2. So fuck them. So go Dolphins tonight. We'll see what happens with that. And hopefully the Niners win tomorrow, and then they win. They should beat Joe Burrow and, you know, the Bungles on next Sunday. It's going to be a hard game, but still, it doesn't get any harder for the Niners after the bye. Got Jacksonville, Tampa Bay, 2 against Seattle. One of them right before Thanksgiving. We have a Thanksgiving game. And then they play on Christmas. You know, they got that Week 13 game coming up in 6 weeks, which is, you know, right around Thanksgiving against the pedophile Eagles in that shithole stadium in Philly. But hopefully we'll be back to 100% strength. And we'll see what happens with that. One more game against Arizona, one more game against the Rams at the end of the year. But I have no doubt in my mind that I think the Niners will win the NFC West. What seed they get, I hope they get the number 1 seed. But we'll have to see between them and the Eagles and maybe the Lions, but we'll see. I would love to get the number 2 or 3 seed. We have the home game for the first round, and then we'll see what happens in the second round, depending on who the Niners would play. I think because they have the better seeding, they get the division round game. And then probably if the Eagles lose and the Niners go to the NFC title game, most likely they will get home field advantage even if they don't have home field advantage. But we have to see what happens with all that as we move on with this season. That's that. let me move on. All right. So, Niners football tomorrow night. I'll be switching between Raw and Monday Night Football. So that should be fun. And we got all that. All right. So, on this Sunday afternoon, October the 22nd, 2023, like I said, hope you're having a great weekend. Kind of cool here in the Northeast, windy as fuck. But it's supposed to warm up very nicely by next weekend. And wherever you may be, especially in the Northeast corridor, might be a nice warm Halloween. Maybe, but we'll see. It's going to be around the 60s, in the day, so when you take the kiddies out for Halloween and everything, you don't have to really, maybe bundle up a little bit, like, little jacket here and there if you need it. But at night, you might need a, warmer jacket. But still, Halloween here in the Northeast is going to be pretty warm. Should be good. That's pretty much it. So, hope everybody's having a great weekend. And have a great week this week. The it's the final full week of October. And then, pretty much we're about to hit November. And we are 5 weeks, we're about 4.5, 5 weeks away from Thanksgiving, the start of the holiday shopping season. And then about 8, 9 weeks away from the greatest day in the world. You know what that is. Christmas and my birthday. So can't wait for that. And then right after that, the week after that, we're 10 weeks away from the end of the year. So we are counting down the days to the end of 2023 and the start of 2024, and I will be here throughout the rest of this year and hopefully into most of next year. We'll have to see what happens with that. Got some good things coming, hopefully, but always got to pray to the Lord that good things will come your way, or my way. Some of you people, I hope bad things come your way, and that's what's called karma, because karma will be coming to some of you pretty damn soon. Not me, because I already had enough for like the last 8 months. But good things are starting to happen in my life. Promotions at work, more money, a lot of good things. Meeting great bands and great people now. I met, Burn the Skies. I got basically half the band is on my freaking Facebook page, and half the band is on my Instagram page. I wish they were on Twitter, but I don't think they're on Twitter yet. I gotta find out. But all of them, a lot of good shit going on with them. They might be coming out with part 2 of their new album called Anomaly. Waiting on that. Trying to get a bass player. But we'll see what happens with that. And all the good stuff that's on my channel now from the last concert I went to. Check it out. Good stuff. And people saying, "Oh, you were singing a song. You're not a background singer." Yeah, I was a background singer for Seek and Destroy. I was holding a handheld mic and the camera at the same time because I can do that. You're just jealous because you can't go to a concert and do the same fucking thing. Or be on stage. Because some of you have never been on stage at a concert. Or in a music video, like me, not once, not twice, 3 times. So, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Because you're not better than me, you never will. So go back to smoke a bowl and continue to terminate your brain cells. Because that's what you do. Because you have no logical thought in your fucking mind. Because you do boring as fuck videos and your boring as fuck channels. Go fuck yourself. And that's pretty much it. Alright, enough about that bull funky. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this video. As the title below says, well, the company we all thought was dead. And now it changed its name to Impact Wrestling. Well, the news as of last night, if you watch Bound for Glory, which wasn't bad. I actually watched it. It was pretty damn good. The match of the... I don't even know if this is going to be match of the year, but it should. Will Oceanspray and Speedball Mike Bailey. Holy shit, did they put on a clinic? Woo! That match was hate to use the term phenomenal, like AJ Styles, you know, the phenomenal one, but that match was superiorly phenomenal. Forget 10 stars Meltzer. That match is like 1,000,000 stars. 1,000,000. And Will Oceanspray is going to be signing with Impact Wrestling pretty soon. So he's going to be putting on more bangers. And if he's not the Wrestler of the Year, I don't know who is besides Roman. Besides Roman, I think Will Oceanspray is the Wrestler of the Year for 2023. He has to be. He put on great matches in Japan. He put on a freaking banger last night. I mean, who's to say what's the next one he has? Would it be at Full Gear? Would it be in Japan at Wrestle Kingdom? Or is he has to defend like IWGP US, but it's UK Championship against I don't know who, but getting ready for that. So I can bet you nothing when 2024 comes. Probably the first match of the year will be a Will Oceanspray match. And if you think he's overrated, I think you need a slap in the face. Because he is not. He's not overrated at all. He is just gifted. The guy is great. And I met the guy. The guy's a great guy to meet, too, man. Leader of Aussie Open with Fletcher and Davis. And they're doing pretty damn good. You know, Kyle Fletcher, I think, is an up-and-comer. But Will Oceanspray, the guy is amazing. I think I might, you know, I gotta go out in a little bit for Sunday dinner with the missus and my parents and everything. But goddamn, when I come back, I might watch that match again. Will Oceanspray and Mike Speedball Bailey. Oh, so good. It's so fucking good. And that's pretty much it. Trinity beat Mickie James to retain her Knockouts title. Pretty decent match there. The Bullet Club, yeah, I gotta wear the Bullet Club shirt today because Ace Austin and the great man that he is, Chris Bay, ABC, regained the Impact Wrestling Tag Team Championship from the Rascals, Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz, I believe it was Zachary Wentz, or whoever is in the Rascals now. Pretty soon we'll be seeing that guy named Wesley. Pretty soon. But we got that. Jordan Grace won the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. First woman in Impact Wrestling history to win that. And she's now going to call her shot and go after Trinity at Hard to Kill 2024 in January. January the 13th, actually, is. That's when the next, not major, but next pay-per-view for TNA. We got that. We had the Juice, Juventud Guerrera, return. Sonny Kiss, remember her from AEW? Well, him, I should say. Sonny Kiss from AEW, part of the Truth Busters for like a cup of coffee. He made his debut in Impact. He's gonna be part of Impact Wrestling. I think that's pretty damn good for him. Former WOW World Champion, not once but twice. So that's pretty damn good. Matt Cardona made his debut in Impact Wrestling. But who gives a shit about Matt Cardona? What do you think about that, Maki Ito? Funky motherfucker! Exactly. Maki Ito beat the fuck out of him. And Steph Delander. Fucked him up with Nick fucking Gage. MDK all day, baby. Oh, yeah. So, we got all that. So, Bound for Glory was pretty damn good. So, watch it on the replay. And, they're having the TV tapings today for the next edition of Impact, which is this coming Thursday. This is the Fallout episode. But the big news coming after the pay-per-view was that they showed a video that the brand is going to be, Impact Wrestling, I went ahead of myself, I'm sorry. Impact Wrestling is now going back to its roots. And as the, I'm going to put the little link down below. I forgot to put the one for Punk. I will redo that later. Anthem Sports announced yesterday, well, last night, that its professional wrestling company, Impact Wrestling, is returning to its iconic total non-stop action wrestling name. TNA Wrestling is back at Hard to Kill, its first pay-per-view event of the year of 2024. It's going to originate for the first time in Vegas at the Palms Casino Resort. In Vegas, not the MGM Grand, which would have been better for them, but, you know, Palms Casino Resort, no, I mean, it's a pretty dinky place, you know, it's not a big place, but, you know, it's right in that Vegas area. That's pretty damn good. So, TNA, you know, going well, not global, well, besides London. But they will be going to London in January. And I'll talk about that in a second. The announcement was made Saturday night at the end of Bound for Glory when they show that big picture. And then Scott D'Amore says, "We're back!" So, it was a standing room only crowd in Chicago at Cicero Stadium. They're there tonight for the tapings. But anyway, TNA will launch 2024 with Hard to Kill on Saturday night, January 13th, with a second night of action called the Snake Eyes Extravaganza Show. That's the next night, Sunday, January the 14th. The Snake Eyes Extravaganza Show will be taped to air on the company's flagship weekly TV show, Impact, which I think they're going to change that, on Thursday nights on Access TV at 8 p.m. I don't think they're going to... Why would you call it Impact? Just call it TNA... Or you just call it TNA Impact Wrestling on TV, like you used to do. But... blah, 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 blah. Scott D'Amore, like I said, said, "We still hear the TNA chants wherever we go. Fans have longed for TNA wrestling, so that's where we're bringing back, and what we're bringing back in 2024. TNA Wrestling, we're back." So we got that. Company officials confirmed that the new year will launch a new look TNA Wrestling that runs from the entrance ramp to turnbuckles in the ring to larger, more prestigious venues and much, much more. So this is a full rebrand of TNA. And I like it. I'm interested. Further details on TNA Wrestling Return will be revealed Tuesday, October the 24th, when Scott D'Amore sits down for an exclusive interview with Tom Hannafin. You know who it is. Tom Phillips. That will air on Impact's Facebook page starting at noon Eastern. The Q&A will include questions from Worldwide Pro Wrestling Media, so you know who's gonna be there. Meltzer, Sean Ross Sapp, Nick Houseman, probably. You know, the jerks of journalism. Maybe Jim Cornette would be there. I don't know. But, anyway, I don't really need to go into the TNA history. I mean, the last TNA World Heavyweight Champion was Moose. So, we got that. So, I would expect that the Impact World Champion, whoever that might be by Hard to Kill, might be Alex Shelley, who somehow, someway retained his title against Josh Alexander in a good match. And then the Impact title will go goodbye. They'll bring back the TNA World Heavyweight title. And I think every other title will just go back to the TNA. You know, I don't think they're gonna change the belts. The look of the belts go back to TNA. Like the X Division title will be that big X again. The tag team titles will probably stay the same. The Knockouts title probably stay the same. Maybe get a new look. I don't know. And the Knockouts Women's Tag Team Champions, which are held by MK Ultra. That's Kylan King and Masha Slamovich. Should be the Death Dolls. Just saying. They probably might be changed or a new look. But, I mean, we'll see. But I am very interested in Impact Wrestling right now. You know, I wasn't before, and I haven't really covered Impact Wrestling in God knows how long with the TV shows. I mean, I still watch them from time to time, but I don't do reviews anymore. But maybe I might bring them back next year, but I don't know. But we'll see what happens with that. So leave me your thoughts and opinions. What do you guys think about TNA Wrestling coming back? From the depths of hell, basically. Company that never dies is coming back 2024 at Hard to Kill. And we'll see what happens with that. And, that's it. One quick note before I end the video. The NWA, our good friends, the NWA, Billy Corgan and Company, well, they're about to get a pretty nice TV deal, because it was announced that the NWA is going to the CW network, meaning Channel 11 here in New York City. So, that's going to start in 2024 as well, I believe. Let me see if I can, see if I can get the story from that. Well, we have a second. Yeah, here we go. This is per Ringside News, the semi-Bible of all wrestling talk. Alright, the National Wrestling Alliance has reportedly secured an agreement with the CW, meaning Channel 11, here in New York City. According to House of Wrestling, that's Nick Hausman, that idiot, the NWA has finalized not one, but 2 TV deals with the CW, with an official announcement expected in the near future. I think Nick Hausman, I'm kind of quoting him here. House of Wrestling has learned that the top 20 network Corgan refers to is the CW network. We had so many great shows on that network, like Supernatural, Legacies, The Originals, Buffy, Angel, Smallville, Charmed. So many great shows on that network, and right now they don't have shit. I might be wrong. If somebody has a great show for me to watch on Channel 11, I'll go watch it. Like, maybe Gotham Knights, but still. I started watching it, so somebody told me about it. Because, I think it was like a second version of Gotham on Channel 5. It was like a new version with Bruce in it. Bruce becomes Batman. Oh, duh! I watched the first couple episodes. It was kind of interesting, and I stopped watching it. Maybe I was getting bored of it. I don't know. Found something better. Anyway, House of Wrestling is... Okay, I said that. Some logistics are being worked out, but an official announcement should be coming relatively soon. Meaning in the coming days, most likely. The 2 TV deals that Corgan mentioned are for 2 different NWA products that will air on the CW. NWA Power, which used to be on YouTube, kind of still is in a way, and a reality TV show about the day-to-day behind-the-scenes business of the NWA. Oh, come on, Billy! Oh, Billy! Billy! Come on, Billy! Oh, Billy, you're so stupid! Yeah. So the NWA is taking a page out of Tony Khan's playbook. Remember when they had that horrible AEW backstage show? That was after Impact. That was after Dynamite. It had 4 or 5 episodes. It was decent, but now I don't even think it's coming back, and I hope it doesn't. Because their ratings sucked. But, yeah, so NWA Power and a backstage show will be coming to the CW11 pretty damn soon. I would think 2024. On the October 12th episode of Busted Open Radio, it was like 10 days ago, Corgan mentioned that NWA had sealed 2 agreements with a top 20 network offering 2 distinct wrestling-related products, and like I just mentioned, that's going to be on the CW11. The outlets report indicates that NWA Power, currently airing every Tuesday on YouTube, will be one of those shows. The other program would delve into the day-to-day operations, I mentioned at the backstage show. Corgan also added that despite the new network deals, NWA will continue to have a presence on YouTube in some capacity. Highlights, probably. We'll have to see how the situation pans out, but NWA fans may be very happy to hear about this. So there's going to be a lot of freaking wrestling on pretty much every freaking day. WWE has 6 hours of programming, if you know that by now, 2 hours of, 3 hours of Raw, 2 hours of NXT, 2 hours of 2 hours of SmackDown. So what do you get 6? What do you get 6 hours of programming? I get unless you count NXT as 1. That makes no sense to me. But 7 hours of WWE. If you add in Impact Wrestling with, I believe it's 2 hours. Ring of Honor, I think, is around an hour, sometimes an hour and a half. NWA has quite a bit of competition, you'd think. But it's really never a bad thing to have more wrestling on TV. But where do you put it? Where would you put the NWA? The freaking... You probably heard that, but... This is News 12. We're over the Highland Parkway. We got a 10 car piled up. It is what it is. I live near the highway and the airport. What do you want from me? But anyway, going back to what I was saying before with NWA on TV, where do you put it? I would probably keep it on Tuesday, and then maybe you have, I don't think it's going to work though, but you have NXT against the NWA, but we all know the NWA is not going to get that many hits. I'd be shocked if it gets like 200,000 hits, because freaking NXT would destroy that. And then, if you do put it on Tuesdays, God forbid, when they have the Tuesday Night War between Dynamite and NXT, then they have freaking Power, NWA Power on at the same night, at the same time. Oh, who's gonna watch? What are you gonna watch? So really, you can't really put it anywhere. Maybe Thursday night, where you can possibly win, because all you got is Impact Wrestling and Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor is on the internet. So you could have a Thursday night war between Impact Wrestling and the NWA. I think Thursday night is a perfect night for NWA wrestling. It's free. What's on Thursday nights on like CW11 or any night basically. So if I was Billy Corgan, and I'm not because I don't have a bald head, and I'm not in a rock band. I used to be, but I'm not. But if I was Billy Corgan, I would put Power on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock, going head-to-head with Impact on Access, because nobody watches that on Access, because nobody has Access, except for guys like me. But, yeah, put it head-to-head on Thursday nights, and then afterwards at 10 o'clock, you have that reality show. Well, actually, you can't do the reality show. I would put the reality show maybe on Friday night. Because you can't put it at 10 o'clock, because you're going to have to push the 10 o'clock news back an hour. I don't think the CW wants to do that. People gotta see Kairi Tong, come on! I wanna see Kairi Tong, and Mr. G! At 10 o'clock, I don't wanna see wrestling. But it is what it is. So, that's really all I gotta say about that. Talked a little bit about Bound for Glory, which was pretty damn epic. And I talked about the NWA going to the CW11 here in New York City. So that's gonna be pretty good. I don't know what date, when they're gonna start, but I'm thinking like the Macho Man, oh yeah, that, the NWA will be, I don't think it might be a live show, it might be a taped show, probably taped. NWA is gonna be on some night in 2024, I hope it's on Thursday night, but we'll see what happens with all that. And TNA Wrestling is back, starting on January the 13th, 2024. Still be Impact up until that date. Now, a lot of people have been, going on Twitter, going on YouTube, saying, will Impact Wrestling bring back the six-sided ring? In my opinion, no. No. Don't bring it back. I hate that ring. I know it's TNA history, it's historic, it's iconic, but a lot of people saying that ring is not good. AJ Styles will tell you that. It's hard to, kind of maneuver and everything, doing the high-flying moves and shit. The ring doesn't have that give, like a regular four-sided ring would have. But me personally, I think Impact should just keep the ring as a four-sided ring, not go back to 6 sides. But I mean, we'll have to see what happens when they re-debut or rebrand in January. But we'll see what happens with that. But let me know your thoughts. Do you think they should go back to a 6-sided ring, or they should stay in a 4-sided ring? Me personally, like I said, I think they should go back to a 4-sided ring. Traditional ring. Go back to it. Stay with it. Don't go back to a 6-sided ring. I mean, we'll get some more high flippy-dippity doos and everything. That's great, but still, it's hard to maneuver in a 6-sided ring. But I digress on that. So let me know your thoughts about that. With NWA Power going to CW11, and anything else you want to talk about regarding Impact Wrestling and the NWA, and that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to do my Rampage and Collision review before I go out for Sunday dinner, and then later tonight, hopefully we'll be doing your, we'll be doing your Ring of Honor review for this past Thursday night show, and then that'll be it for the weekend, and we'll get ready for Monday Night Raw tomorrow from Dallas, Texas. As we're about a little over a week away from Crown Jewel 5, coming November the 4th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time from that shithole country of Saudi Arabia. So we'll be starting November off, pretty nicely as we get through Halloween and all the other shit. Then we'll be counting down the weeks, and really the days and weeks, till the holiday season, Thanksgiving, football on Thanksgiving, and Black Friday. It's interesting to just play on Black Friday. And then after Thanksgiving, we're going to be counting down the days to the greatest month in the world with the greatest days in the world. And then it'll be the end of 2023, and we will start 2024 with a clean slate, focus on the videos, focus on my life, and that's pretty much it for that. And by the way, thank you to all my faithful haters out there, proving my point that you will stay obsessed for the rest of your lives because you have nothing nothing to go for you. You have nothing going for you. So do your little community post, put my name on my videos, and thanks for the exposure, by the way. So thanks for all that. Keep being obsessed, because you can't do anything about it. The train is not going to stop for you or for anybody else. So, go fuck yourselves. Have a nice life. And that's pretty much it. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Peter Joseph signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your fucking cooch. And if you're not down with that, like I said before, you can't stop it. You can't stop the bum rush. You can't stop the purge. You can't stop the prophecy. You can't stop nothing. And if you think you can, you got another thing coming, like Judas Priest used to sing. If you're not down with that, it's just too fucking bad, bitches. Because me and everybody else that's better than you, and you know it, we all got 3 fucking words for you. Fuck you, man. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Go fuck yourselves. Peace.